Hey, just wanted to film a quick video. I had recently come back from a trip to Omaha, Nebraska. Me, my fiance, and a couple of our really good friends had gone down there to see a Final Fantasy uh, concert symphony orchestra performance based off of the music of the game, and that was just really excellent. And of course, while we were down there, we visited a couple of different comic book stores, half-price books, things like that. And I was able to actually find some really good stuff. So we're going to kind of start with the first thing I got was this Pennywise figure that comes on this little cardboard background that's supposed to be the house on Neibolt Street. And apparently there are 4 different ones of these, all in a different, Pennywise form, and they all go together to make like the full house. So I had not seen that, so that's something that I might have to keep an eye out for and see if I can find the other ones. The other thing we have is the Handmade by Robots Pennywise from It 2, where it looks like it's actually crocheted, but it's all just like a resin plastic, which is kind of neat. Then I was also lucky enough to pick this one up. I'd been looking for this one for a while, but I was able to get a model of Christine. And it's the Frightening Lightning from Johnny Lightning. And the interesting thing is it's got the Ecto 2 image on the packaging, and it even says Ghostbusters Ecto 1A, or I guess not Ecto 2, Ecto 1, but yet it's actually Christine in the thing. And I'm not sure if that's a misprint or if they were released like this. They did have other ones that were on the shelf that had the same kind of thing. It showed the Ecto 1, but it wasn't the Ecto 1 in the box. So I don't know if they all look like that or if it's a misprint. Either way, I think I'm going to keep it in the box just because it's kind of cool. Was able to get a couple of books. This one I picked up, these first 2 I picked up at half price books. I picked up a copy of the Tommyknockers. Now, of course, I already have a copy of the Tommyknockers, but this one with the red and in just such nice condition. Normally they're all scratched up and most of the red print is gone. So this is actually a really nice cover. I just couldn't pass that up. Then was also able to pick up a hardcover version of 11/22/63. Did not have this in hardcover. I've got a larger paperback version and then the regular size paperback version, and now I've got the hardcover to go along with that. And then I was able to pick up a hardcover version of Night Visions 5 with stories by Stephen King, Dan Simmons, and George R.R. Martin. Now I do actually have the other version of this, the one that's called The Skin Trade, which I believe is the UK version of the same set of stories. It's the same stories in an anthology. I just don't think they call it, or maybe Night Visions is the UK one. I don't know. One's UK, one's the US, I believe. But yeah, I was super excited to come across this. It's got the really nice cover on it, nice plastic coating. Picked this up at the Emporium, I believe, or the Imaginarium down in the Haymarket district of Omaha, which really cool stores, lots of really neat things there. Also picked up a copy of Fangoria Magazine, and it's got an article in there about Stephen King's Desperation, which I actually just picked up that movie not too long ago and watched it, so kind of cool to come across that. Had to pick that up and add that to my collection. Also was able to pick up, and this one is really neat. I hadn't seen anything like this, and I'm almost 100% sure that this was like fan made. Somebody made this specifically, that it wasn't actually a release, but it's a Dr. Sleep VHS, like the old kind of boxes you would get at the video store, and it actually has the VHS, Dr. Sleep, horror, and the do not copy warning says a VCR virus programmed on this videotape causes severe damage to recording VCR. We are not responsible for the fire or other damage if duplication is attempted. So kind of fun there. So I saw that at the store and I just had to pick it up. I'm almost 100% sure that it's not an authentic Dr. Sleep VHS because I don't think that movie was released on VHS since it was so new, but just had to add that to the collection. And the other one, another movie, again, connected to Stephen King, The Lawnmower Man. Now, granted, he did sue to have his name removed, and it really has nothing to do with his story, but I had to pick it up. Widescreen, Laserdisc, The Lawnmower Man. And unfortunately, this one does not have Stephen King's name on it. This must have been after he won the lawsuit to have his name removed. I do have the VHS where it has his name on it, and then one where it doesn't have his name on it. So I saw that and I just had to add that to the collection. So overall, it was a really, really fun trip, really good time. The music was amazing. We had some really good food. It was great to hang out with those guys. So yeah, I'm very happy about it. Glad to be home though. It was definitely a needed trip, but it was probably the last one for a while. We got a wedding coming up. Got to be planning that in the next 6 months. So I hope everyone is staying safe and keep reading.